Hey, yo, what up with y'all, man? It's another great day out here. Got a little rain out here today, but that's nothing but a little cooling factor. Save some extra work from my sweat, but right here I'm about to get started with a little warm-up drill I like, just to work on breaking down, because I want to work on a few routes today. You know, especially just some double moves, working on getting my head snapped back on that first move, getting in and out of breaks. Really a fundamental day coming out here, just getting a little bit of route running in. You know, just working some fundamentals to start off and then going into some of those double moves I was just talking about. I might attach this to another video that I did too. You know, it's a new day, obviously. But you know, that other drill, I liked it. But you know, something seemed to go wrong every video I record. So, you know, that one just ran out of storage. But we back out here with a new day, working on some route running stuff. And I'm gonna just probably edit the two videos together, give y'all a longer little video, just some work that I like to do. I done been to a field a couple times since that last video, but I just didn't record. But I'm gonna try to come out here, you know, especially last week I had a lot of testing going on, so I was really focused on just studying with that. So, but I'll try to get back on it coming up here. And man, I'm just gonna get right into this first drill. Just a little, just to really come out here and work on breaking down. That's how I like for this drill. So really just focusing on putting force into the ground and then sinking the hips. And just jogging out of it real quick. My brother, you know, he always uses the coaching cue, or, you know, you're trying to hit your chin off of your knee when you're coming down. So, you know, just when you're sinking as a receiver, especially once you start getting the longer distances, it's going to be harder and harder to snap down on dime. So you really want to be able to get your weight down. So you really want to be aggressive on that snap. Really just want to be aggressive on that snap and just continuing to rep it. Repetition is how you're gonna get better. Consistency and repetition, that's really the secret. I'm gonna go through this like 3 times each side, get the legs warm. Yesterday, did some good plyos, and then did a lot of jumping, did some sprint work. A little bit sore, but you know, ain't nothing too crazy. Ain't nothing we ain't used to. That's a terrible rep. He's gonna go ahead and start this back over. Here we go, we're gonna come back with this last rep on the other side. Hopefully the rain doesn't mess with the mic quality or anything like that. Hopefully we all good with it. There it is. Now it's still just warming up. Gonna work on a quick little plant drill, just with stuff like releases, post, dig, whatever it is, just working on this lateral plant. And all this stuff, like this is basically just something quick. It's like a little 60, really like 50%, honestly, just getting the form down, getting that muscle memory going, getting that muscles activated, getting ready for whatever work you're about to get in. And the same thing, just for the warm up, I actually get like 3 to 5 each side today. Just gonna get a little 3 each side. I'm feeling good. Man, the rain, like when it just drizzles like this, I actually kind of like it, because it's not even nothing crazy. It's just out here with the lights, you can see it falling. Just looks nice. It's just a good vibe. Here we go. Man, y'all let me know how y'all doing down below in the comments, man. You know, how everything been going, how school been going. If you in sports, how they been going. You know, or just whatever you want to talk about. How everything been going with you know. Ooh. I didn't even mean to do that little 1-2 at the end right there. It was just sort of instinct. Hey, that's 90% of football, honestly. Probably about like 8% play call. 2% of the time you're actually thinking about what you're doing. The rest of it really, you're just going off instinct and reacting because every play is different. Let's go on ahead and get this third rep in. And then another thing, I like to just emphasize that head and shoulders right here. You know, not just going through the motions here, just jabbing, but really selling it here with the head and shoulders, you know, getting those into it like you would if you're using this cutting the game. You know what I'm saying? So, here we go. There you go. Feeling good, man. It's a great day. Man, let me think. Man, the words of wisdom I got for the week, shout out my boy Zach, is comparison is the thief of joy. You know, while I'm setting up this next drill, I'll just chop it up. But that one right there, you know, I like that one. You know, I did it a lot more when I was younger, just comparing myself to the people around me and, you know, what everybody else had going on. As I've gotten older, I've gotten better, but I still find myself sometimes comparing myself various different aspects, you know, whether it's football, thinking about, you know, when I used to play, like, oh, what if this, what if that? You know, sometimes, you know, before I deleted my social media to go on a little break, like I'll see people posting about all this different stuff. And sometimes you get to comparing, but we all got our own journey. We all got our own path. You know, everyone's life is different. So I'm comparing my life to people who are in completely different situations than me. You know, whether they're at my school, whether they're at a different school, you know, we all got different families, different cultures, different career paths. We all make different decisions daily. You know, it's like there's so many, if you really want to go down, it's a whole list of things that we can keep going on and on for the whole video. But it's like everyone got different paths. And I understand that sometimes it feels like your path, you know, isn't where you want it to be, or it feels like somebody's moving faster than you. But sometimes just take a minute to slow down and just enjoy your journey. You know, enjoy the fact that you have your own unique journey and just appreciate all the good things happening along your path. You know, slower isn't always worse. You know, sometimes a slow and steady path is going to reap more rewards in the end. You just never know. So don't get caught up comparing yourself to everyone else that you forget all the blessings and all the good things that you're doing in your life. You know, so I really do like that one because especially with, like I was saying earlier, with social media, it's just so easy to compare yourself to so many different people. And I know it's sort of a cliche that everyone says about social media and comparison, but it's like people are gonna post for the majority the highest highs of their life, you know, the best parts of their life that they want to share with everyone. They're not always gonna share their low points with the public. You know, so you're not even seeing everything that they got going on. So most of the time when you're going through something, you're not alone. You know, there's other people out there going through the same thing that you think are doing so far and way better than you. But that's not always the case. You know, there's always going to be people at different stages in life. You just got to lock in on your journey and focus on growing every day. Just growing every day, 3% better every day, and fulfilling your purpose the way it was set out for you. Because at the end of the day, the only life you can live is your own. But for this drill right here, just another warm up, just with foot placement and brakes. Really isn't anything crazy. Just want to go through this a couple times each side, and then just get a couple breaks. It's just like a quick little route. That's what I'm about to get into right now. I got it a few times on each side. Now it's just, I didn't really like that release, because for this first cone, I'll either go here and across, or I'll go here and release. So I'm gonna start off with this release. I'll just do it again because I didn't really like that first one. And then we just gonna go out over here. Then sort of like we're going out on a slant right here. And even right there, like that's one of the routes I wanted to work on later, is a sluggo. Like even right there on the slant, I just gotta snap my head around quicker. And like that's just something, I don't know why I've been struggling with it. Maybe because I'm not always out here with a quarterback, so it just sort of gets lost in the details, but that's something I want to just lock in on and be able to get going right. Coming up here, we're just going, just a little 180 cut right now. Something real smooth. And then we're just gonna do the same thing other leg. So we're here. Let's get a quick little release. Still just going like 70%. Nothing super crazy, Now we're coming across 90 degrees. Now we're going to this slant. Once again, focusing. I want to snap my head back off of this brake. So we're here. There it is. I like that one. I like that rep. Now once again, just a little 180 right here at this front cone. Not even going too fast, just working that form, just coming out of it just like you would any other route. Boom. That's all that is. Something real nice and calm. And really, these are just some drills I do, most of the time. It's a simple drill. All you need is some cones. Like you don't even need cones to do these drills. I can stand right here and do the same things I was just doing. Boom, boom. Same thing without cones. Just working the foot placement. Or the first drill, I can use the hash marks. Or if I'm in my backyard, I can literally just come out here. Whatever it is. So I'm trying to give y'all different drills. I use the equipment I do, but if I can think of one, I'll give y'all an alternative or a way you could do it without the equipment. I just use equipment because I like the landmarks and whatnot. And for this next drill, same thing. You don't even have to use the cones. I'm just using them right now just for a landmark, especially when I'm not going full speed and the feel might be a little bit different. So I like to use these as landmarks to get it going. So I'm gonna just work some brakes right here. I'm gonna set this at like 3 yards off of this line, but I'm gonna start at this line, or I might start at the line behind. To start off, I'm gonna just work on slant. So right now all I need, honestly, just this landmark right here. Actually, I'll run full speed. I'll go full speed. So I'll go like 80% because I want to work on some tempo too. Because this don't always need a, got some lightning in the background. So I'm gonna just step back here so y'all can see me coming out of the brakes. But yeah, we're gonna be here. Just get like 5 each way. And just get this thing going. Hey, yeah, we're not gonna go no full speed, but just really want to work on just on that third step and not telegraphing and getting out, snapping my head back. There it is. There it is. Just gonna get 5 on this side first, and then I move over to the other side. Really, I want to focus on getting into that drive phase. The drive phase, really selling that vertical, and then getting up out of there. Everything, jog it back. I always got to jog it back. You know what I'm saying? There's times and days to not jog it back, but for the most part, I was looking to come out here and jog it back. I didn't really like that route. I feel like it could have been a little better. Here we go. We still got 2 more. That rep didn't count. I want these reps to be clean. There it is. Now we're gonna come over here to this other side. Same thing. 5 slants. Working on boom, drive phase, get up out of there. I'll look on the film, make sure that I'm not giving any tails. Feel good right now, but 3rd step, getting out of there. Here we go. Always working that muscle memory of the catch too. That's just a little something I always do. To getting the hands up, exactly how I'll go catch a ball. You know, just envisioning it. You know, you gotta envision it first to go do it. If you can't see yourself doing it, probably never going to. So, I always want to just envision yourself in the situation where you can go out there and have success. Envision yourself getting those reps. Just whenever you can, go do it. Whoa. Let's keep it underneath the frame. Just keep it in the frame and I'm good. That's all it is. That's how you work on that foot placement. I just want to keep it in the frame though, because I'm moving. So that should bring that foot underneath the hip. Just got a little bit outside of the frame right there. But we right back with it. We right back with it. I don't know if it was 3 or 4. Whenever I'm between 2 numbers, when in doubt, just go with the lower one. Just go with the lower one. Hey. Here we go, that's 4. Let's get this last one. Right back to just straight up. Drive phase, suddenness, quickness, no leaning, nothing. That's what we're aiming for. I don't like it. I like how I came out of it. Here we go, here we go, here we go. There it is. There it is. I like that. I like that. That's much better than the last rep. I sort of want to work just a little square break. I always want to work on that because I feel like that's one of the things I'm not that great at. So I always want to go attack your weaknesses while polishing up and continuing to improve on all the things you're already good at. You want to be well-rounded. Oh shoot, I just want to work like 10 yards. 10 yards or so, but I want to make sure you guys can still see me coming out of the break. Let me see. I think this should be, move this back just a little bit. It's like right here. And then I I can go like in between these lines right here. Hopefully the camera look good. I guess we'll just have to see. But still just 70-80%. Nothing really too crazy right here. I really want to accelerate out of that brake a little bit more. Working on that brake, but I still want to work that acceleration out of it. So I feel like throughout my training, I've just been getting lax with it. Like, I sort of just go through the brake and then that's it. But honestly, half of winning your route is going to be you accelerating out of the brake. Like, selling vertical, boom, that's the first step. Getting in and out of your brake is the second step. Then boom, to really go and win that route, especially as you get higher and higher in levels, you got to be able to accelerate out of that brake, because the DBs can brake quick too. So, get in your brake. As soon as you're getting out, you want to be right into that drive phase, get into the ball. So, really just want to work that skill right now. We're going to alternate sides. We're going to alternate sides for this one. I'm going to go each way. So here we go. We going this way now. Whenever I'm by the sideline, I always want to work getting that 2 feet down. Whenever, I always got to work that 2 feet every time. That's what I always say. Yeah, you can get the 1 foot in, but when you're really trying to be elite, always just work the 2 feet. Most of the time, you'll get at least 1 down. And maybe the second one might come down a little out of bounds, but always trying to work that muscle memory just to get 2 feet down and working awareness to know where the sideline is at. I'm definitely out of the camera. I don't even know, because I don't use this lens all the time except for when I'm filming out here. So I'm still not completely familiar with how wide the zoom is, what it picks up, what it doesn't. So I'm still learning. Hopefully, as I continue to make these videos, I can keep on getting better and better production quality, and I'll figure this thing out. Here we go. I don't know if the mic cuts out when I turn from the camera, because I feel like one of my other videos it did. So I'm gonna try to just backpedal back or something, just so if I'm talking while I'm coming back here, you guys can still hear me. There we go. See, I remembered. Man, that's really, in my opinion, getting better at routes is repetition of fundamentals and just running routes. You know what I'm saying? Especially running routes full speed, because you always want to rep the fundamentals. Work on breaking down. Work on getting out of breaks, short yardage, then move farther distances. Just keep repping. Keep working, you're gonna get better at it. Find some drills that help you, because the main thing is really just getting out of breaks and starting off every route the same. I still gotta work on it. Not telegraphing routes and starting every route off the same. Obviously, you got some different releases, but you wanna be able to sell one route and get out of it without the DB even really noticing. So hopefully I can make pretty much, my fault. I don't know if that cut out, but hopefully I can make, and as I keep working, I can start to make every single one of my routes look the same, just coming off. Especially when I'm not giving a release, just want to get out in that drive phase, break, get out of it. And obviously I'm gonna watch the video back too while I'm editing it or whatever it is, to make sure I'm getting in and out of these breaks clean, and whatever I see, I'll make sure I improve. If you guys see something, just let me know too. I'm always open to constructive criticism, whatever it is. If you got something about the video, something about my technique, something about a drill I can do to make better, something I could be doing better, I'm not saying something that you think is really important, just let me know. I'm always open to constructive criticism, man. That's a part of life. I'm definitely not perfect. I try my best to do things the right way, and live as best as I can, but obviously I'm not always gonna be perfect. So anybody, I know every person watching this is gonna be able to give me some insight, something I forgot. And just let me know, just talk to me, man. I'm listening. Here we're gonna get right back into this. Man, I ain't gonna lie. All these Christian artists, they on the up. Like, this music been hitting lately. That's really what I've been listening to a lot. And some Christmas music. And then a little bit of like some clean rod wave. That's really been my rotation as of recently. Oh! Man, I go out. I've really been enjoying life lately. It's been that way for a while, but really since I turned my life over to God and just really started pursuing that relationship with Him, for me, man, I feel like the quality of my life has just been so much better. Because before, I feel like I was just trying to please everybody else, just doing whatever I could to fit in, impress other people, get a laugh, get a reaction, whatever it was. And I didn't really know who I was personally. But when I just took a step back and just started to pursue that relationship with God and, still trying to get into my word more, trying to fight, I've always disliked reading, but man, I've just been trying to overcome that a little bit, even just starting off right now. I just got a verse every week that I'm trying to memorize, so just working on that. I got the verse of the week, got the words of wisdom for the week. Just trying to, apply those to my daily life, memorize those each week, and really just get right with that, man. So, but like I was saying, I feel like my quality of life has just been better. I've been so much happier. I feel like I've been building more meaningful relationships and really just living my life better, and it's like when I was people pleasing too and trying to fit in, I feel like some of the behaviors I was doing, it just wasn't me, so I'm glad I was able to just turn that around, especially at a young age. It started around my freshman year in high school, I started to make that transition. And I feel like once I got to college too, I took the next step, especially as of recent, man, over this last year. I feel like I've grown a lot, and I feel like that's always a good thing if you always feel like you're constantly growing in life. I'm just always trying to get better, man. Just really just fulfill the purpose that God gave me, man, because I feel like I'm here for a reason. There's so many different events that have happened in my life that have led me to this point where I'm at right now. And same with you all. All y'all got a purpose, and all you guys are supposed to be here right where you are. Sort of relating to what I was saying earlier, the journey might feel, you might not know where the journey is going, at certain points. You know, you might feel lost, but just having faith, man, that God has a plan for you and just living. You know, some days are going to be easier than others. Some days got more for you to just feel happy about than others. But hey, on those days when it feels like everything's against you, find something. Find something to be joyful about. You know, you got a roof over your head, you got food to eat, you got people around you that love you. You know, you woke up that day. You know, there's always something. I feel like there's always something you can find to be joyful about on any given day. And, you know, even when it's hard, you know, that's when we really got to dig deep. You know, there's obviously going to be days where it's easy and everything's going right. You know, you just had a great game on the sports. You had a great test exam. You had a great score on your test, at your exam, whatever it is, man. Like there's always something, you know. So let's just go out here striving for joy, striving to fulfill our purpose. Come out here, just be the best version of ourselves, growing each day. You know, staying humble, and just, you know, just living life with love, man. You know, that's really what it is, man. Faith, love, and hope. Let's come out here and represent those every day. But right here, I'm about to get into this little sluggo, because I've been really disappointed in my sluggos as of recently, because I've just been running them like this, and then I'm looking back. I'm not even selling the slant. So it's like DB, they could just sit on that and just follow me up the field on the sluggo. So I want to really sell this slant. You know, obviously, I could even switch it up sometimes too, you know, because on that double move, sometimes you run it a little bit differently to, you know, get that DB to really try to drive on it. You know, I really want that DB to try to drive, cut me off on this slant so I can boom, depending on the field position or depending on the scheme, you know, depends on whether or not I want to cut it back and fade it or if I want to cut it up the seam. So we just depending. But if I want him to really drive on it, I might attack his outside shoulder first. But also, you don't want to do it every time to where it's a tail. You know, if I'm attacking his outside shoulder, okay, and I would come break on a slant, he just knows it's a sluggo. Nah, you got to mix it into your normal slant. You always want to add different routes. And if you're doing a certain release, you want to have it for at least 3 different routes. You want to make sure it's not that every time you do those routes that you're doing that release. You know, you want to be able to run routes out of different releases, different stems, where it's different leverages. You want to be versatile, and you want to make it all look the same. That's really the art of receiver. And it's really a commitment. You always got to be working on it, adding new stuff to your bag, switching things up, you know, and then just evaluating your tendencies, seeing what you do. Because I feel like pretty much every time I come on a dive release, I feel like I either run a dig, a post, or I run like a post corner. Like, but I gotta just mix it up a little bit, because I feel like most of the time when I run that dive release, I'm running the dig. That's probably like 80%, and then like 15% post, and then like 5% on that corner or post corner. And I just want to be able to, you know, maybe I run this dive release, come right here, go right there on the out, you know, run that dive release, you know, you know, just to switch it up, just have different routes that I could run. You know, maybe I take that dive release and I just take it on the deep cross. Maybe I run that dive release and I push vertical, then I get out on the route. Maybe I just take that dive release and then at 5 yards, I break back out or I go back. You know, just to switch it up, have variety in my routes so people can't just tell what I'm doing off my release or off of where I'm attacking their leverage. So just some food for thought. But you know, enough yapping. I'm gonna get into this. Hold on, I got a little soccer ball coming this way. Oh! Oh, I sold. That was a really bad pass. That's my fault. I just didn't want to hit the camera, so it threw me off a little bit because it was right in front of you guys. That's on me though. But yeah, I'm enough yapping though. I'm gonna get right into this little sluggo. I don't like it. The second break. Here we go. On this first one, I want to work on coming back outside. So I'm going to work on breaking. And I want to come back, fade it out a little bit. And then after I get a few of these, Then I'm gonna work on breaking it back up on the seam. So here we go. Honestly, I want to get into a drive phase. So I want to bring it on that slant just like a step longer. And then when I break back out, I want to get into that drive phase for like the first 3-4 steps to really separate and go get that ball, because it's not going to be a ball on the line. You know, I'm here and I'm, drive phase, because quarterback letting me go run under that. If I'm going on that type of route, he's going to have me go run under that most likely, unless I got to go back shoulder or something. But, you know, obviously another thing that's just in the scheme and how the play plays out. But for how I'm envisioning it, he's going to put air under and I'm going to have to go run underneath it. So here we go. Man, I'm running all the way off the camera. That's fine, though. Y'all get the gist. Y'all see the meat and potatoes of the route. Man, I don't feel clean coming out of that break. Here we go, let's slow down a little bit. Hey, sometimes, if you're running some full speed and can't get it, slow down for a couple reps, get that form right, and then bring it back right up. Bring it right back up. Go ramp it up again. Here we go. I want a better transition. I'm gonna try something on this route. I'm gonna try like breaking it down. Instead of going one cut, back up there, I wanna just break it down a little bit. There you go. Yeah, I have no idea. I'm gonna have to see it on film. Like, it felt like I got out smooth, but I don't know if that took too long to run on the route, you know? So just find that happy medium. But let's go back to that one cut, see if we can get that going. Rain coming down a little bit harder now. Ain't nothing but a thing. Oh, that's another thing. That's what feels so weird. Let me just make sure the camera all good from all this rain. Should be all good. So that's another thing. Like, I'm raising my pad level on that slant. Y'all can see it. I know it doesn't look good. Hold on. Let me just put this football away so it don't get too waterlogged. I already had it out here for a little minute. Let me just get this thing right. There we go. Oh, you back out here, but yeah, I just noticed like I'm raising my pad level too, and that's just gonna be another tell that people can go tee off on. Oh yeah, now the rain coming down. I ain't gonna lie, I love it. I don't know if I'll call me crazy, but I do enjoy just working out in the rain. I don't know why, just something about it, it's just a vibe, you know? So we're gonna get back to this, and we're gonna try to keep that pad level the same, just drop, just sink while we getting back out to it. Man, I would love to go out there and play a rain game right now. I love it, man. Hey. That might have been my best rep. That might have been my best rep yet. But I'll see it on the film. That felt good though. Like that felt really good. I liked it. Here we go. I don't know if you guys can see the rain on the camera, but man, it feel good out here. Feel great. Man, sometimes you just gotta go out there and appreciate nature, man. Sometimes you gotta go for a walk, go work out in the rain, you know? Whatever it is, man, just sometimes you gotta get outside and just enjoy life, you know, at its simplest form. You know, not on the phone, not on social media, not watching YouTube. I know there's time and place for all that. Don't get me wrong, I love doing it too. I'm always watching a new show, watching a video on YouTube, you know, trying to get on the game. You know, hopefully these beats make it through. But yeah, I'm really just enjoying my time out here, man. You know, honestly, let's go fully authentic. Let me just take these beats off, especially because I don't want these to break. The other day I looked it up. I don't even know if they're waterproof. So let me get these off. Man, nothing but natural. Now I can hear the rain and everything. So yeah, we out here, man, just enjoying it. Just enjoying the little things in life that we don't always appreciate. You know, usually you inside when you get the rain, you know, you like to go to sleep to it. You know, man, sometimes you gotta get out here and just embrace it. Enjoy it. Like, this is the best I felt at the field in a little while, man. Like, the rain just get that ambiance, you know, just make it real, man. You know, I don't know how to explain it, but here we go. Let's get right back into this sluggo. Oh yeah, there we go. We feeling better now. The only thing that sucks about the rain is playing receiver. You know, especially like if you get that bullet pass in the rain, boom, you gotta go hands catch it out here. That's when you really gotta be locked in. Like your focus gotta be on 10, otherwise the ball's gonna slip right through your hands. Like, that's really where grip strength comes in and timing. And you can only get that through reps. Woo! Oh yeah, it's coming down now. Hopefully this mic is all good. Hey, it should be. There we go. Oh yeah. Man, where else would I rather be? Where else would I rather be right now? Nowhere, man. There ain't nowhere else in the world I'd rather be. Only thing I'll change, I'll have all my loved ones around me right now. But man, am I having a great time. It's a great day to have a great day. Even though it's about 8:39 p.m., I don't even know what time it is. It doesn't matter. It's a great time to have a great time. How about that? How about that? Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Yes, Sirski. Yes, Sirski. Now we going to that sluggo where we're going inside. We're not gonna break it back down. Like these boys over here playing this good old soccer game. They got the little soccer intramurals going. Man. Oh, I know they gotta be having fun. I don't know, like right now, I would love to say like that I would rather play in a rain game than a snow game. The only problem with snow games is it's cold. And that's the main problem with snow games, that it's cold. And sometimes the snow just affects visibility when you're going out there trying to catch the rock. On defense though, hey, I know a rain game gotta be the best feeling. Like you going for straight turnovers, they running the ball pretty much every play. Like, oh yeah, I know that's gotta be fun. But here we go, we're gonna get right back into this sluggo. Like with this kind of sluggo, my thing is, I feel like, but I feel like my thing is, with this kind of sluggo, I feel like you want to go beat them to the point then cut them off and restack when you're breaking on that sluggo. I don't know if I got my head around right there. So I'm gonna go back over here and make sure I did. Cause I don't just assume I did with this route, because I've done it too many times where I didn't get my head around. So I really just want to make sure I'm snapping my head back and then getting in on that sluggo. Here we go, we'll be right back to it. Whoa, I don't know if these mics waterproof either. Don't even know if y'all can hear me right now. Hey, we gonna see though. We gonna see. Woo! Yeah, I'm about to have to take a smooth shower as soon as I get home. Man, these clothes might have to go straight into the dryer too. Hey, but it's worth it though. It's worth it though. This shirt, about 8 pounds now. Soaked. I'm actually glad I wore this hat, so now the rain isn't really hitting my glasses, like, so I can still see. Because normally if I'm out here in the rain, my glasses, like, I got no visibility, but this hat really helped to save me today, man. Oh yeah, here we go. I want to stay out here, man. And I also wanted to work on this this little rocker step too. You know, so I'm gonna get like one or two more sluggos each side. And I'm gonna just work on this rocker step for a post or corner, you know, whatever it is. Or dig, you know, sometimes I'll go rocker step on the dig or the out. Really, you can use it whenever. You can use it whenever you feeling like it. Woo! Hey, this mic better be waterproof, man. I just cooked at this point. Oh, that's a good goal right there. That boy just hit a smooth little goal over there in the soccer game. I mean, it should be good. Like, this one of the times I was at the field, like I was sweating a good amount because it was hot, and the mic was fine. So, hey, I don't know if the sound is off or if any of that's happening, but hopefully we all good, man. Hopefully we all good, man. Man, I just set the camera. I got like 15 minutes left to record. 15, 20 minutes. So we're gonna head right into this rocker step. We're just gonna get 5 each side. I ain't even gonna do no talking. Y'all just gonna have to see this in fast forward or 1.5 speed 2. You know what I'm saying? We're just gonna get this here. Then we're gonna head on home, unfortunately. Teach me how to duck. Teach me how to duck. Teach me how to duck. On my shoulder left. On my shoulder right. Hey, where I duck? Y'all know what it is, man. That's my theme song right there. If I hear that song anywhere, I'ma just have to start ducking. It's as simple as that. It's mandatory. There you go. I'm running these rocker steps. I'ma speed up the transitions in between, and y'all let me know if y'all be fooled. Here we go. I ain't like it. Hey, we jogging back. That's a great goal right there. Oh, my glasses. My glasses done came off. That could have been real unfortunate. I can't see. I mean, at least I know I got my head into it, because my glasses came off. So that's a plus. Hey. That's why I got my hat and my glasses. Man, I'm losing y'all. This rain messing with the mic a little bit. But hey, this is the last one, best one. Then we're gonna get an outro. And man, that's a video. Hey man, y'all know what it is. Come out here and enjoy life. Get 1%, 3% better every day. Let's go out there, be great. Be the best version of ourselves, man. Keep putting your faith in God. Let's keep growing in every aspect of our life, man. I love you, God loves you. Let me know if you need anything. Hey, peace out, man.